Silly things that people say.
Hello VYG, we are back today with another episode of
Silly things that people say.
And after a week without me sharing on
Silly things that people say.
so they are like robot. Here is repeating. Yeah, after 1 week without being able to sharing a saying that people keep saying a lot, we brought today a topic that I cannot say a topic, but a saying that many people they always take. They always say a lot. And you know, when I hear someone say this kind of saying, I felt like embarrassed. In the sense of when I hear someone say this thing, I say, my goodness, what this person is saying. Because they're gonna get some bad results. They're gonna put themselves in trouble. In the end, who can they blame? No one, right? No one
at all.
But yet, we can't say no one because there is someone that they can blame. Right, Mohammed?
Yes, Pastor. Yes, Pastor. They can blame themselves.
Yeah, that's the only person that you can end up blaming. And in reality, the only one that is responsible for that as well. Anyway, VYG, and the saying from today is
My life, my rules.
yes, my life, my rules. And you know, Mohammed, I got surprised that one day I was driving and I saw this phrase, this sentence right in the back of a car. And for my surprise, it was a youth who was driving that car.
Yes, Pastor. This is common amongst youths mainly. You might see, you can see these sayings everywhere you go. There'll be the stickers, there'll be probably some billboards as well, some stickers in their houses, on walls. They'll say, my life, my rules. But to live by this, what happens is when you say my life, my rules, you have to see the consequences. Many people have lived their life and they lived by this saying. They said, my life, my rules. But how did their life end up? Was it good or bad?
Yes, you see, as I was saying to you here, I was driving the last time, I saw that phrase in the back of a car, and I was surprised with that because there is something that many youths they say a lot. They take this phrase as like something that's really true concerning their life, because they live their life in a way that they make their own rules. There are many young people that they leave the house of their parents. They say, you know what? From now, I'm gonna rent a place. I'm gonna live alone. I don't want to live with my parents because I don't want no one to be bossy. If you can say like this, to give some rules, just to tell to me what to do and what not to do. Because in reality, youths, they want to live their life without have someone to tell them what they should to do. They want to make their own rules. But let us be honest, guys, a life that we may have in this world here, we can't live this life, make our own rules. Because at the moment you make your own rules, that rules can be a mistake, can be something wrong. It may be in your eyes, in your understanding, that rule here that I may make for my own life is the right one. Like for example, a person can decide like this, you know what, I won't go to university. I can go to a place, but I do not want to go to university. I don't want to have a degree. I don't want to spend years going to have classes because I want to live my life without going to university. Then of course they can do it. You can do it. I have nothing against that. But you create your own rule for your own life. But in the end, as time will pass by, that rule will bring for you some financial problems.
Yes, Pastor, as the saying goes as well, that knowledge is power. So if you say you're someone who decides and say my life, my rules, and you don't go to the university, you don't take a degree and diploma, later on you are the one who will suffer. You will face the consequences of your own actions, on your own decisions, because with less knowledge, degree or diploma, if you don't have that, it's very hard to get employment nowadays. And also, if you even get a chance to get employed by someone, then you'll be working for someone for the rest of your life, because you'll be working at a low income, which means you will not be able to build up your own career, your own life.
That's right, Mohammed. But also, there are other things, not only the financial part, but we can take as well the love life, a family, or so many other things that the youths, they end up making their own rules. For example, someone who decided to get involved in a relationship, even though they are, underage, they met someone by Facebook, they never saw that person, and then if someone knows, or even their parents, if they know about it, and they come tell to them, that's wrong, you should not get involved with that person, you are too young, or you never saw that person, they're gonna say, no, my life, my rules. And they are willing to take a relationship like this because they don't want to listen what people are saying.
Pastor, first of all, you can't be in a relationship when you're so young enough, because what do you know about relationship? I don't think so you know much about. First you have to take care of yourself, and then you're saying my rules. There is your parent that is guiding you, and you don't want to listen to them. And if you continue that relationship, you'll mess up. You'll grow forward, you'll mess up, because you have no idea how to manage that. If you get into a family, you have no idea what to do. And as Muhammad mentioned, that if knowledge is power, and if you don't have degree, diploma, how will you be able to provide for your family when you are not earning much? And if you have kids, how will you provide for them?
Yes, they take in mind, it is your life, and if you want to make your own rules, it's up to you. But in the end, the result always comes, and the result can be bad or it can be good as well. But as 99% that the result that comes is always bad, because people, they make too much mistakes. They make so many mistakes, and the result always is bad as well, because no one who decides to make their own rules, they're gonna be always taking the good results if they make a wrong choice in their life. But at the moment you decide to follow the rule of someone else, and I don't mean a person, I don't mean a mother, father, an uncle, a friend, not at all, but I mean someone who is superior to everyone, and that one is Jesus. If you follow Jesus' rules, not your own rules, then for sure everything in your life, it will be different. Your career, your love life, your family, your future, it will be different, because you're not following your own rules. If you are following now the rules of someone who knows better than each one of us, because Jesus knows better than each one of us. He will never make a mistake, he will never fail. And at the moment you decide to put aside your rules and follow his, everything gonna change for you. And let us be honest. Let us have a real talk now. Look at yourself at this point now. See the results that you are taking in life because you made your own rules. Is it good? It is worthy of all the trouble that you are going through now. Think about it. Do you only want that for you? Because the Bible even says, Mohammed, that of course Jesus said, if anyone won't come after him, first of all he has to deny himself, take up his cross, and follow him. It means no more my rules, but his.
Yes, that's the thing, Pastor. If the Bible has given us that if we want to excel in our life, if we want to do good to ourselves and onto others as well, if we want to move towards a brighter future, then our future is mainly good when we take the commandments. We follow what is being directed to us. As you said, that the first thing we have to do is deny ourselves. But many times as youths, we tend to say, no, my life, my rules. If they're in your house, you might be one of your siblings that is, or someone is there who is very rebellious. When parents say, oh, make sure you don't touch the iron, don't turn on the switch, but you don't want to listen. You say, no, it's my life and my rules. But when you go and actually turn on the switch, you get electrocuted and you end up in problems. And then you say, well, what happened? Yes, hospitalized. And they say, well, what happened? But you are the one in the first place who didn't want to listen. You are the one who said, my life, my rules. So you see the consequences. So first thing, you have to deny yourself.
Also, I just mentioned that pick up your cross. No, I'm not meaning literally that cross, but you have to sacrifice your will. You have to sacrifice your rules. If you're there right now and saying, okay, I'm going to do this, that, going to go out clubbing or going to do something that's wrong, you have to sacrifice that. That means that's following. That is picking up your cross and following Jesus, because you're denying your own desires. You're denying your own rule instead of doing something wrong, but you're following the way of God, the commandment of God.
Yes, and then just do what the Bible says. Sacrifice. Instead to follow you, to make and to follow your own rules. Follow the rules of God. Follow Him. Because if you follow Him, the result will be always different. Not the same one that you have. Maybe right now you are watching this episode of Silly Things, and then you find yourself in a situation to say, why my life is going like this? Why I'm going through so many troubles? Because you make your own rules. You made your own rules, and now you are reaping the consequence of your own rules. But now change it. Change it. Put aside your rules and tell yourself, no, now on. And tell yourself, now on, I will follow the rules of God, not mine anymore. And for sure, VYG, things will change in your life when you follow Jesus' rules, not yours anymore, but His, because His rules is better than ours. Okay? Then we're gonna finish here the episode of this
Silly things that people say.
Today he got tired here, but it's fine. Then we're gonna finish here, but no problem. Apply what taught you today here. Put aside this saying, my life, my rules, and allow the Lord Jesus to be the one to be guiding you. And for sure, 2021, it will be a year so different as we are approaching at the end of this year. Okay? Then, Mohammed, before we finish here, what is supposed to do?
Make sure to watch the full video and leave a comment. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell.
VYG, may God bless you. It was a pleasure to be here with you. Okay, may God bless you. See you next week.